What's up, y'all? Day 2 of my vlogs. I'm gonna be doing the 10-minute vlogs. Last one, or the first one, was pretty much an introduction. I'm turn this down a little bit. And yeah, so I'm in Sacramento. I'm driving to Target right now. Gonna pick up some breakfast items. Then the life of a professional boxer. So later today, we're gonna be going to training at the gym. Usually on Fridays. Today's Friday. Usually on Fridays we'll go do sprint training at 5 and then go back to the gym by like 6:30 and finish there. But since it's raining, we're going straight to the gym today, and yeah, just working out. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to structure this. Part of it's gonna be just me going about my day, so everything's gonna be very raw and not really like any script, That's probably the best way to vlog, is to just not script it. So with that being said, it's gonna kind of depend on what I'm going through what I'm going through in my life on that day, in that time. We had 3 fights this year. Went 2-1, unfortunately. Should have been 3-0, but I beat myself on the last fight. I fought somebody I should have beaten, but I did fight at a much higher weight class. I should be fighting 130, and I went up to 140 for the last one. And that was honestly a mistake, but even then I should have beat him. I've been going through a lot of mental things, a lot of mental battles, and it's been tough, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boxing is 90% mental, and when your mental is not on point, you're not gonna have a good day. And that's kind of what happened. I literally was not trying. Like, I fought. When I was fighting, I knew I was losing too, and I just didn't care. That's kind of weird, right? Like, that's never been me. So that's kind of something oh shoot, I don't know what I hit. That's kind of something I'm dealing with right now, and something I'm trying to fix. I'm working with a few professionals, some therapists. More or less, it might be a form of depression. It's something that obviously I want to fix. Let's go inside Target real quick. Yeah, so right now I'm kind of going through that. As a professional boxer, it's not really a safe thing to go through. Ow, that kind of hurt. Got my head on the door. Hey, going to Target. Damn, my hair's messed up. I gotta fix my hair. Going to Target right there. Yeah, so we're getting help and we're getting better. I'm gonna beat this, whatever this mental. Damn, my hair's messed up today. God damn. Whatever mental struggle I'm going through, I'm gonna beat it. It's just a matter of time. And then the next fight should be, see, we're in December, should be February or March. I'm gonna guess March, just because I know how Westside is. Westside is the promotion I'm signed to. Signed to Westside Promotions. They're a local promoter, but they do business worldwide. They're actually been very good to me, so I'm gonna continue working with them. I don't know. So we should be fighting in March of next year, hopefully in Sacramento. Supposedly. So don't quote me yet, but supposedly starting in March, there's gonna be a show at the Memorial Auditorium here in Sacramento, so that's gonna be sick. Gonna be fighting in front of my hometown, in front of all my people. And the big thing, don't quote me on this yet, the big thing about this one is that Sac State's actually gonna be behind it. If you didn't know, Sac State is actually the first ever combat university, not in the nation, but in the world. No one's ever done that before. And guess what? Your boys over here made it at Sac State, so streams up. And we got the keychain. That's gonna be exciting, just because I'm gonna be in the middle of it. I wish we had that program when I was attending Sac State, especially considering I was there for freaking 5 years. But hey, what are you gonna do, man? At least I get. Well, the good thing is that they sponsored my last fight. They took the premium package, and that was very good for me financially speaking. And yeah, that's one perk I'm getting out of being a college graduate. So I feel like boxing and school are like, I don't know, that you don't really see them together very often. They're kind of like oil and water. They don't mix very well just because they're both so demanding. But if you can do both, which Sac State is pretty much gonna do that for the next generation of students and boxers. Like, it's gonna be a whole lot of people. Why am I in the baby aisle, man? I don't need to be in here. I'm looking for food, so I'm in the wrong section. But anyway, Sac State. So my last fight, my whole suit was green and gold, hence the the colorway for Sac State, and that suit was sick, man. I'm so mad I didn't fight better because I had so many pictures ready to go. They were sick, by the way. But anyway, Combat University, that's what Sac State is doing. I'm gonna be behind the whole thing. So on Fridays we usually train on Sac State for sprint training for about an hour. Then we go to the gym. I know I said that already, but like I said, I'm kind of vlogging what I'm doing throughout my everyday life, and right now I'm kind of going, like I said, I'm going through some things that I will beat, and it's just a matter of time. I actually went to the Bay Area last night, and I went to go. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. I was brought up Catholic, and that's next to my mom. I really don't regret anything that I did growing up. Man, where am I going? I'm over here just going through aisles. I'm in the toy section now. But anyways, I was brought up Catholic, not really religious, but I do have a strong belief in God. And I feel like God can really help me through this journey. And it's going to guide me up past these obstacles. I know God doesn't give me any battles I can't handle. So I went to the Bay last night. Went to go talk, had a meeting with the priest, and I pretty much just talked to him. I told him what I was going through. He gave me some really good advice, really, honestly. The good thing is, so he's talked to so many people at this point. He actually was very, very useful and helpful when it came to trying to figure out like what I have going on, like what the problem I'm talking about. He knew exactly how to address it, and he actually knew like what the problem was. Basically, the problem is that I need to remember who I am. Like, I'm a very successful boxer. Before turning pro, I was formerly ranked number 2 in the country. I was a 3-time California state champion, and I had over 150 fights as an amateur. That's not very common around here. Maybe in LA area, but even then, most fighters, they'll turn pro after like 30, 40, maybe 50 fights in the high end. So 150 is a lot. So I've got the skills, I've got the talent, and I've got the work ethic. I'm just missing the motivation, and that's kind of what I'm trying to find right now. And I feel like I found new motivation. Here you go, some snacks. These should be good. Now I need some breakfast food, man. What am I doing here? I need snacks. But anyway, I feel after suffering my first loss, wrong way. I feel like after suffering my first loss, I found new motivation from just the people that support me. I always thought that as soon as I lost, then it'd be crickets, and I thought nobody would ever really support me. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what I thought. However, when I did lose, I got more support than I've ever gotten off any win. So that was pretty intense. That was very eye-opening, and honestly, that right there is gonna really fuel my drive. So next fight, I'm doing this for my people, for God, and for everybody that supported me. Stay tuned, more coming soon.